This is Siren, your food critic for the Commoner. So today I went to Red Sun Buffet. I think the street was called Wolf Creek in Memphis, Tennessee. On the way over there, when I was navigating, I kept going, making my mind, like, seemed like I've never eaten here for some reason. It seems like I've never eaten here for some reason. And when I pulled up, I recognized the place and I was like, is this the place that I inquired about the buffet once when they first opened, and somebody here got like a little attitude with me and maybe I decided I would never eat there? I don't know. I'm gonna give it a shot. So I go in there and there's a few options. On a positive note, the green beans were good. I find some foods that Morgan can eat. Plantain, spring rolls. I was excited to see spring rolls. In the spring roll bin, there were two different types. I'm going to upload that because I made some video footage above it. But the sign, I was matching the sign to the food. Sign to the food. Top, bottom, top, bottom. It said spring roll. So even though it looked like an egg roll, I picked 3 of them up and put them on the plate. I was really suspicious of them. So before I gave it to him, I bit into one and I looked at it and there was some meat in it. And I was like, this is chicken. So I saw a lady who looked like she was probably the manager or the owner, and I asked her about it. She's like, that's pork. And I was like, I don't eat pork. I haven't eaten pork in years. If I eat some pork, I will probably die. That's how long it's been. And I was like, oh my gosh. I said, your sign says spring rolls. She's like, no, skinny one spring roll. You come. Let me show you. And so I go over there with her, and they've got 2 different kinds in the same bin. So they're being cheap. Instead of putting the vegetable spring rolls in its own bin with its own label and the pork egg rolls, because nothing over there said pork, I wouldn't have touched it. What if it was against my religion to eat pork? You know what I'm saying? She would have made me sin. She could have killed my son if I gave him that pork. His system don't have meat at all, ever in life. He's 3. So that ticked me off because her attitude about it was, okay, I'll fix it later. And she just walked off. And then the plantains, it was like only 4 or 5 in there. And when you scooped them up, it was stretchy like syrup. I have never in my life seen plantains like that. It's like, oh, what's wrong with this? So they had cabbage. Did I mention the green beans were good? Let me see. It is family friendly. On Sundays all day, it's $11.99. They start charging children at age 4 and up. They do have high chairs. Did I mention the green beans were good? I tried the rice noodle. I took 1 bite. How was the bathroom when you went to rinse off his sippy cup? The bathroom was fine.
The only thing is that they charge an extra $12 for to-go.
My son thought he was going to get a to-go box, my 19-year-old, and I was like, I don't think they do that here. You can clearly see that they are cheap. And the food was just like, you know how they have like those little baby crab legs? Instead of the little baby, not crab legs, but the little baby crab, like the full thing with the legs coming from it. They didn't have those. They had like chopped up pieces of crab legs, and they didn't look right. They just didn't look right. And my son thought he was going to get a to-go box. They told him it would be $12 for a to-go box. I could tell, when you're in a cheap place. Like, you try to put 2 completely different types of food in the same pan. Like, one somebody's severely allergic to, and it's not properly labeled. But yeah, this is your food critic for the Commoner. I don't go to those fine dining 5-star white tablecloths. I go to those everyday places you pass by and you wonder, is it worth your time? Is it worth your dime? So what does this restaurant get a rating on a scale of 1 to 5? 1. Won't be back. Did I mention the green beans were good? Like, subscribe, and share.